Give it a couple of seconds for things to drop, notifications, and hello, everybody. Yes, my sweetie, bring me my coffee. And I must say, only my second one today. Um, I think I had a cup of tea earlier. No, just been drinking water all day, and now another cup of coffee. Mm. Ah, it always feels so good, tastes so good when it goes down nice and hot. And mm. So, this just feels so weird doing a live without a cohort. I gotta get used to doing solos here and there again. So, welcome everybody. I got a room full of people already. My It says I have two people, but I see, and I know a couple shows are. I think Jeff mentioned him and Tom were going at 8 o'clock as well. So I want to start doing, I think, Tuesday night shows, and I'm going to try to do it where I start at least half an hour later, or maybe because I really like the 8 o'clock time for me. That and um, my life path number is 8, and I find that I feel really comfortable and connected when I do my shows around 8 o'clock. So we had Nancy here first. Hello, my Nancy dear. Carmela flowing. Hello. And yes, thank you for the kind words, ladies, for the picture. I appreciate that. Um, I don't always. You should see how many times I had to take that picture flowing. Oh my God. It was just kind of like click, 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 click. So, yeah, thank you. And hello, Rooted Willow. Hello, Willow, my dear. And yes, my sweetie. Hey, girl, hey. I'm just chatting a little while ago. And Amanda, Twisted Sushi. Oh, so we got lots of fellow Eighth Path. Very interesting. Allison, what's yours? I think you told me once. You probably did. But sometimes we our conversations go um, a couple hours at a time, like for like Friday. And before anyone says anything to Allison, again, just a reminder, she doesn't have the box to the crystal anymore. So when she gets a chance, she's going to go to her crystal and rock shop, and she's going to take it in, and they'll let her know what it is. Oh, thank you. I do like it. I have the two that I go back and forth with, but I took so many. Oh my good lord! You'll take 20 just to get that good one. Mm-hmm. And hello, Fatima. Thank you, everybody, for taking time to come in. 'Cause like I said, I know there's some shows going on. You're a 5. Okay. Well, 5 and 3 is 8. So 5, is a number that can be used to create. So there you go. You can still sit at the cool kids table. Just kidding. Hello, Amanda, Tropical Empress. She is here. So nights, I just get, my nights, my mornings are all for my poetry writing. When I start doing some studying I've been working with my Lenormand deck again, studying it, my Ciro Marchetti deck. And so my mornings into early afternoon, I typically have for that. And then, I got to do the adulting stuff during the rest of the day. And then in the evening time, I just kind of get like, I'm going to do a live. So I got that extra energy. So I've been looking through this book I have, one that Allison probably wouldn't like because it gives you places where to write. And this is just funny because we were having a conversation a few weeks back about, having all the places to write stuff down and whatnot. And the crazy thing is I haven't I mean it's an amazing book, but I pull more, I do things more than this book can possibly, so I'm saving the book for like really special like card pulls or readings. And so I might as well. So there's a she's got like 35 spreads in here, if not a couple more, plus a whole bunch that she includes underneath. And so that she has a couple that does elemental tarot, and she has two variations. And this is just basically one of the spreads has you actually separating all the suits, and reading with them individually. White. Well, if y'all would prefer just one big collective, Tom, I can do that. Or you could always join me if you want. But just saying. But good to see you, Tom, my little bro. Hello, Linda. Linda is here. Linda Sandoval. So I decided to choose the second variation because I didn't feel like separating my suits from one of my decks. But I have five now from Rebecca Campbell, and I was looking at, let's see, a 78 card reading. Oh hell no! You can do that on your channel. Um, I mean, at some point I want to learn the Lenormand Grand Tableau, but for now, yes. Oh, by the way, hello. Hey Tom, your pals in chat. Do you see Allison? So I have lots of my homies in here tonight with me. This is wonderful. So this one here just talks about the element, and you can use whatever deck that you want. So there's five cards, and the first card is your current situation, which I have decided to use. Like it's like the middle. It's the grounding card, the beginning card. So I'm grabbing my new for the Rebecca Campbell. I'm using her ancient stones for that. Rocks, earth, grounding. Um, oh, I gotta have a fan on and it's sticking to my lip gloss. Number two card is how do you deal with your feelings around your current issue? So I have her healing waters for that. How do you work with your mind to find a solution? I do have her. Why can I never remember this? Work your light, and with light, I feel like thought and everything. So I'm using that for that one. For card four, how can you use your passion to benefit the situation? So that would be like a fire, or for me, it's with passions. I grabbed my Rose Oracle that she did, and for the spiritual, how can you work spiritually to improve the situation? I pulled out her Star Seed Oracle. So I thought those would be befitting. Hey Ramon. Hey. So I got my well, I'm minus one little bro. Jeff is doing a live right now with Thomas Tarot Your Way. So I have this little bro here, and I have this little bro right here. And then, I got this guy here. Hey Gerald, what's up? I'm doing a ginormous ring. Oh, well, there you go. So, alrighty. And Jane is here. Yeah, it's a Rebecca Camp night. And something I've been wanting to work to with a couple of my collect and read decks. And I hope you're feeling a little bit better, Ramon. You feel better mood. We're all sending you lots of love and kisses. Um, yeah, they're my little bros. Let's see. Just left work. But just making sure. I thought I'd doing a pop up later until I saw your. No, still do it. I don't know how long I'll be on, but I don't have to be on that long. And anybody else in chat who wants to do a pop up, you know, um, we have a large community now, a big growing community, and it's beautiful. So uh, we can always watch replay bits and pieces here and there. So don't let anybody ever be now hold you back from going on as well. Hello, Teresa. And yeah, Carmela. Yes, thank you, Jay, for reminding me. I know, Carmela, you weren't feeling too good the other day. So the spread came from this wonderful journal that I got that I've been refraining writing in because my handwriting can be sometimes, and it's just the pages are really nice, but it's the Complete Tarot and Oracle Journal, and just the regular plain spreads alone, there's like 40 some, and then under the 2 and the 3 card spreads and the single ones, she's got like 10 or so also listed. So I'm going to do the elemental variation number 2. So again, it's going to be my Ancient Stones, the Healing Waters, Work Your Light, Rose Oracle, and the Star Seed. So I'm going to take a quick sip. I'm inviting you, and I'm doing a ginormous reading. Oh boy. Oh, that's good. I want to make sure I have a couple sips before it gets too cold. All righty. Oh, James. Oh, yeah. It's been a rough start for some of us this week, but we got the 4th coming up, and hope everybody has a nice, long, and relaxful weekend. So let's get this party started. So it is a 5 card. I do have my books from each of the decks with me because they do provide affirmations and inquiries for journaling, and I'll kind of intuit maybe which ones may be needed from those books. But so many books, so thick, so much information. That's why I'm glad when they put the words on the cards to help. So, I don't need anyone looking that deep. Yeah, that would be kind of a scary place, Tom, wouldn't it? Oh my goodness. Just kidding, my dear. Alrighty, so everybody knows the drill. The drool? The drill. Oh, like I said, sweetheart, go ahead and do one whenever you want. Yeah. Don't let any of us hold you back from doing that. Oh, Jane, I'm sorry you have a headache. Thank you, my dear. Have a great night. And Jane, we still let me know when you're free because you said you wanted to do another Lenormand, and I'd be happy to host that. So let me know what dates and times work for you, my dear. So okay, who wants to be my guinea pig and go first? um, unless I go ahead and I intuitively pick somebody to go first. Although somebody may not want a reading. Let's see. So if I'm drawn to somebody, I hope you don't mind, but I'm going to click on you. All righty. Tom, I know sometimes you don't like reading, so for those of you in chat who don't want one, you can let me know too. But Ellen is here. What did I volunteer for? Alrighty. Well, I guess I will start then with Ellen. Well, Ellen, let me go ahead and star you. An elemental reading. Intuitively pick. Alrighty. Well, Tarot Stash is scaring me off altogether now, Heather. Oh my goodness. So Ellen, I'm going to start with you, and if somebody doesn't want to be in the intuitive pull, the intuitive draw, you can go ahead and let me know. So Ellen, I'm doing elemental, 5 cards. I'm using all decks from Rebecca Campbell. The artists that were used in the creation of these decks was both, depending on the deck, Danielle Noel and Katie Louise. You will? Okay. All righty. So got you in there because I was getting drawn to you, Tom. But let's start with this way and see how we get going here. So what I'm going to do, you don't ask a question, I'm just going to pull. So the first card, all righty. This is the current situation. So the root, the earth, what's grounding you, the stone. So this is why I'm using this deck here. So for me, the current situation sits right in the middle. Not that I have room to actually do the spread the way it's laid out, but all righty. Hello, Jessica. Okay, so I probably will not be able, I don't know if I'll be able to get to everybody. because there are 5 cards. And they all need to be pulled from different decks. Because Heather likes to be, what's that? Hashtag overachiever? Nah. She's creative. She likes to get creative. Alrighty. So number 2. Alrighty. Boy, my fingers and wrists are going to be sore by the end of tonight. Okay. So, hope everybody's having a wonderful start to your week. Looking forward to a hopefully a nice long vacation. Unless, like me, you used to work retail and you were SOL and you had to work it. Yeah, but typically, and I don't pull from 5. It's 1 or 2. I have several that I choose from, but this is going to be something new. And next week, this time, I'm also going to be doing elemental readings with Kristen Louise. So Kristen Louise will be joining me. You all know Kristen, creator of the Star Room Oracle deck. She is going to join me. And I think Tuesdays might be like elemental. We'll see how this goes tonight. Then we'll see how next week. So let me do a quick sip and look at these. Oh. Well, Moira, hang on. I'm kind of doing an intuitive. I'm going to see who I get drawn to, and I'm kind of going to go through chat. And Ellen was the first one to put that in before I decided to do the intuitive, so she's going to go first. I did want to do Tom. Tom will be second, and then I'll see who I get drawn to afterwards. I'm trying to develop my my skills, if you know what I mean. So, Ellen Arc, your current situation, releasing the past. Let me see if I can. Oh, can I do this? Nope. Okay. So we can see this, releasing the past. So right now, according to this card, you are working on releasing your past, working on past traumas, kind of like a rebirth. It says here, this is emerging, transforming, energies transmuted. So you come out of this beautiful cave, going within the Earth Mother, possibly doing a spiritual journey, a shamanic journey. Oh, drive safe. Gerald, thanks for popping in and saying hi. And I'm a guest with Gerald too next week on his channel. So, okay, refocus, Heather. Releasing the past. So you're emerging from, or you're emerging from this cave, this journey, things that you've been working on spiritually, personal things in your life. And it's just beautiful because as you're coming out, you're just glowing. The light is coming out. It's emitting. You have that beautiful sun coming out to warm you, to welcome you back. It's like a rebirth. So you're working on releasing the past. So how can you deal with your feelings around your current situation? So this is going to be the water. So the elemental water. And it's beautiful. I like this. Gentle force. So while doing your work with releasing the past, you need to remember to be gentle with yourself. Be consistent, be persistent, patience. This isn't something that can be rushed. It's here it says the long game. So this is going within during this healing process and releasing the past. It's just not something that we do overnight. It takes a while. And it's a gentle force. It's not pushing yourself too hard, but knowing when, to kind of not dig your heels in, but to be in touch with your emotions. If there's time when emotions come up, you're not ready to work with them just yet, or you're in the middle of something, you can't honor them. I will work with you in a minute. I will talk to you later, but to make sure you go back, being gentle with yourself, having patience. But the water, she's holding that water drop right in her hands. She's feeling the emotions, and she's learning to understand them. You're learning to understand them. Hi, Ange. Hello, Garnet. So, number 3, this has to do with air, how you can work with your mind. So, mentally, And again, wow, Ellen, this is all, yep, this is all making sense. This is perfect. Birthing a new age. You're birthing new creations. You're coming out of that womb of the mother. You're birthing new creations and you're dreaming a new world into being. So there are things that you are working on, things that you want to birth for your life, bring into your life, creative projects, spiritual um, development, connecting maybe better with your guides, just these beautiful halos of light, almost kind of like portals, dimensions, and again, going within the labyrinth, going within like you did with the Earth card, and even with this one here, you can see it's like she's come. There's like a cave, and on the other side, there's that beautiful pool of water that you're tapping into, that you're delving into, and then with the air, your thoughts, you're getting those ideas. How can I birth something new? You're full of this beautiful creative ideas that are coming from that. So how can you use your passion to benefit? Again, the fertile void, going within. And I just, this is one of my favorite cards. She's within the void, within the dark, and as she's dreaming, she's breathing, she's blossoming and growing these beautiful flowers. And it says here, the inner winter, rest, patience. There's the word patience again, potency, and secret beginnings. So these are all new beginnings, new creations. This could also be when you go and you dream, start paying attention to your dreams. Um, find, when you go into that darkness, find what stirs your passions, what makes your heart blossom, what gets you really warm and excited. Where's that energy coming from? Just tap into that, start breathing, start dreaming these into existence. And how can you work spiritually to improve the situation? I want to say situation, but to improve spiritually, I have a new earth. It's happening, and keep holding the vision. And that's all we can do as we're working on ourselves and developing our own spiritual sides, healing our own past, working through our own, and I just don't want to say traumas, but we also have a lot of creative expressions and passions. So as we're working with our light and our dark and everything that's within us and our immediate circle, when we do that kind of energetic work, that just ripples out and it helps create a new earth. So that's what I have for you, Ellen. I mean, I like how these cards just all flow together. That is absolutely wonderful. So, yes, yes, yes. Ooh, teas. I have coffee, but ooh, what are we talking about here? Yummy, Allison. Oh, deviled eggs. Oh, hello, Jonathan's 222 there. So, oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, this resonates with me. Good. Thank you. Um, so yes, Garnet is here. Thank you, Garnet. And Ange is here. Hi, Ange. Aloha, Jonathan. Yes. And yep, Tom, your buddy's here. Hey, Allison. 222. I've been listening, but I'm making deviled. See, I can't eat deviled eggs. I like scrambled eggs, but not deviled eggs. But enjoy, my dear. And Flowing's getting hungry. Um, all righty, making me hungry. Let's see. So everyone's saying hello. Beautiful rain. Thank you. All right, the cards did flow together. Yes, they did. So I'm drinking some Hawaiian gingerade. Gingerade. Unless you mean ginger ale, but gingerade sounds good too. Oh, they are. And what I do is I have Shan chop up tomato, and as I'm scrambling the eggs, I mix them in with the eggs, and then I melt cheese. Sometimes it'll be provolone, it'll be a little bit of a mix Italian, or it might be like we just got some Munster cheese, and I'll just melt that over it, and then we'll put that on top of a sausage patty. And sometimes we'll have bacon on the side, but oh, so good. Especially when you save that grease, that cooking lard, and you refry, you make the eggs the next day and you got the sauce. Yeah, going to make a lot of people hungry tonight. So tonight's show is brought to you by eggs. All righty. So, Tom, I said I would do you next because I was drawn to do a reading for you. Jonathan, you sending me pictures. I can't look at them right now, but I will. I don't have the phone with me. Yes, early ritual. I had a whole mess of those as well. All right, so I'm going to take a quick sip. Okay, I got to make sure the cards go back to their proper pile, or else I'm going to have surprises along the way. So, alrighty, Tom, you're up. Okay, card for current situation. I made you make coffee. It's okay. It's not too late for coffee. Oh, you sent me? Okay. Gotcha, Tom. Not Tom. Jonathan. So, alrighty, your current situation, or the current energy too, for the Earth Stone. Okay, how can you deal with your feelings around your current energy, your situation? Yeah, I like mine with cafe has this mocha creamer. I put just about a little bit in. Helps with cravings and things too. Nice little after dinner. Let's move these over. Where am I going? Okay, Tom, let's take a look at what we have here for you. Oh, I love that last card. Okay, so first card is your current situation. What you're grounded in. This is the earthing card. Good luck. And she's moving towards that beautiful actually Nancy was pointing out a hagstone. So the stones, no matter I guess what size they are, doesn't have to be too big. So she's walking towards this beautiful hagstone and that beautiful portal. And Tom, you don't know what's on the other side of that now, do we? So I find that very interesting with our conversations that there's this light, there's something on that other side. Don't know what it is, but it you have that feeling of luck. I don't know if I want to say, I don't know if I necessarily like the word good luck, because it's almost like good luck. But no, this is an auspicious time. These are wishes being granted, blessings. You're walking towards this beautiful stone. Um, and it's like whatever you have been envisioning that you wanted, or what you hope to see, or hope would be there, or energies that are putting out that you're hoping that will come back in, is on that other side of that beautiful bright light. And it also too, on this deck, the way she layered the images, it also looks like there's this beautiful it could be a pathway, it could be like a gateway, but for me it feels like there's this beautiful, it's a beautiful like spiritual temple. It's like you're working towards going back to the temple within yourself, your spiritual temple. Number two, how can you deal with your feelings around this energy or this situation? I have Mother of the Salt Waters, passion, Wild love, open your heart and let love in. So, right now, just diving deep, allowing that nurturing feeling of motherly love. I don't know if this is something that you are feeling like you need right now. Um, Let me see what this, how can you deal? So, whatever you're currently going through, imagining being in that loving, warm embrace. I know you have your wife, and she probably is that beautiful, um, loving, mothering like energy, for you as well. But being open to love, opening your heart more. Yes, we have to have boundaries in place, but to the point where we don't hold back emotionally what it is that we want to express, especially for ourselves. Yeah, sometimes this feels like the spiritual. This is like a personal inner journey that you're going through, Tom, and the beautiful water, your feelings, your emotions. For me, what's really standing out is opening your heart, letting love in. Yes, like I said before, we need to be guarded to a certain degree, but not so much where we don't let our beautiful light shine through. Let And to what might be on the other side of that light, Tom, may bring up a lot of emotions where you feel the need to make sure that you again honoring your emotions, you're feeling them. If with the water card, if things, it says salt water, if you need to cry, if you need to release, being vulnerable for those, especially vulnerable with yourself, um, and to allow that to come through. How can you work with your mind to find a solution? Take a leap of faith. Sometimes that's all we can do. So this is like the Fool card. You go first, the universe will catch you. So whatever may not be you sure on that other side or what you're anticipating, releasing, opening, being open to those beautiful possibilities, that those healing waters, the healing that can come from crying, from releasing, expressing those emotions, and then taking that beautiful leap of faith, getting out of your mind, getting out of your ego, and allowing yourself to just take that beautiful leap of faith into the unknown. The universe will catch you. Your passion, how can you use your passion to benefit? Through transformation. Everything that you are passionate about, your cards, your art, your music, the love that you have for your wife, the love that you feel from those in our community that are true and are authentic. And it says releasing the petals, so releasing all those things that you absolutely love, sharing that, giving that, expressing that. Um, the death, it's death and rebirth, transformation. We've been having these conversations. Um, it's like there's that creative passion of, but if I do this, this will change, and if this changes, what is going to fill that spot? So here it's about shedding, it's about change, it's about transformation. Again, everything that is creative, that's a part of you, everything that you are passionate about in life, just bring that in, channel that, filter that, release it, share it, let it go, and let's see where it takes you. That leap of faith. And how can you work spiritually to improve? Now, oh, Tom, this is very interesting. I'll share this with you in an email. The card is, you got the love. You know the love is there. That mental letting go of, having that leap of faith, even though, again, the ego and the mental, you can't quite, you don't have the evidence, not there's something tangible that's not there, the evidence. Just know that no matter what, you still have that love is still there. And I feel like these could very well be guides. These could be maybe representing past lives. These could be just who are these people? There's a man, there's a woman, aspects within ourselves, karmic, this life. The card says Hadarian energy, and Hadarian is considered a not talked about too often, but it is a or was a star planet, or planet in the Piscean constellation, and it's the star or the planet that was the connecting knot between the two tails. And this was a race of beings that had such unconditional love for everything, um, for one another, for all the life forms, the beings on their planet, and any other species that came to their planet. And there's a reason why I know a little bit more about them, and I'll share that with you later. But there's this codependency and boundaries. So again, letting go of the boundaries, taking that leap of faith. You have the love, you have the support, you have the tears, you have the heart, you have the true emotions, the empathy, the compassion, and you're moving towards that beautiful gateway where it's just like you're so longing to know what is there, but at the same time, like I think like a lot of us, there's that fear, that mental, that's holding us back. But right in the middle of your reading was that leap of faith, and that's where I'm going to end this reading. So let me just back up. Hello, Miss Tarot D. I saw you pop in, but I didn't want to lose my train of thought. Oh my goodness, I am definitely older than 33. Okay, I've got genes older than the both of you, just saying. Oh my goodness, what did I miss? Okay, I guess I gotta go way back up. Okay, there's the coffee. Alrighty, been drinking coffee since before you were born. Okay, there's where we got with the genes. Okay, 33. The irony of me just scanning 3 losing lotto tickets on my app. Oh, jeez. Well, gives us a little hope, right? Um, Love the guardian behind the stone. Yes, there's a guardian. There is for us. It could be a guardian. It could be a temple where the guardians reside. For me, I see a beautiful soul temple, like this beautiful energetic soul temple. Um, and she lives in Glastonbury. This author. So this is very much part of the landscape. Could very well be the energetic. I don't say apparition, but energy light form of the temples, you know, um, that were with Avalon. And some people say they weren't as the myths make you out, but to me, it's like whatever resonates with you, you know. Um, could be a reflection of our inner temple as well. Okay, we're still talking about how old we are, but drinking coffee. Oh my goodness, already. So I need to let love in, and then Miss Tarot D enters the chat, just saying, "Aw, yeah." I can't call Miss Tarot D, one of my little sisses or my little girls, because she's older than me. Hello, Shazad. How are you doing in Houston tonight, my friend? I'm used to seeing you in chats with Nancy and I on Monday. So everyone's saying hello to Shazad. I know I'm joking around with this, but this reading is especially poignant and hitting some nails on the head. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. 33. No con 33. Hell, if I was 33 again and know what I know now, whoo. Me too, Amanda. And some people who study or say they're connected. There's so many writers and so many spiritual people in the communities, not just ours, but say that, Avalon did have these beautiful temples and this and that, and the others were saying, well, that was a different time. It would have been not as extravagant. It would have been more like village huts, or style like homes or lodges. But just like with Atlantis, was it just that one little area, like the rickshaw structure, or did Atlantis encompass a whole broader section, because people keep feeling energies all around the Mediterranean and now into the Atlantic? That could have also been all one big area, that landmass at that one time, and that could have all encompassed the Atlantean culture and people. So it's really, and Miss Moonlight already made my statement in the beginning. No box, no name, but she will investigate eventually with the store owners. And hello, Sid. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. So, oh my goodness. Allison's like, I'm not going to say anything. So let me get my cards all put back together. I don't know if pulling out these many for different decks. I think from now on I might continue to do maybe from one deck, but alrighty. Okay, so eternally youthful had defending your life stuck in my mind recently. Woo! Where the chat just jumped. Sunny in 74. This message was approved by Cleopatra's cat. Oh my goodness, I totally forgot that. Yeah. Oh, Cleopatra's in the house, right? So, okay, let me go ahead. Let me take a quick sip. Then I was going to see if I can. So, Miss Tarot D, I have this spread that I'm working with. I'm starting tonight. It's called the Elemental. It's an elemental spread, and I have 5 decks for 5 cards for the elements. And I've been kind of intuitively feeling who I might want to pull cards for, instead of having everyone just put me, me, me in there. Nothing wrong with me, me, but I'm kind of like feeling people who are here. And Miss Tarot D, do I have permission to read on you? Hi, Jeff. Jeff, aren't you doing a show with Tom? It's from a book, Miss Tarot D. It's from that Complete Tarot Oracle Journal, and it's the Elemental Variation. So it's based on, current situation, grounded feelings, mind, passion, spiritual. And I've been kind of going through and feeling people who I'm drawn to do this. So, Miss Tarot D, do you feel up to being in chat long enough for me to give you a little read? Sure. All righty. I don't get to read too often for Miss Tarot D, so all righty. Twisted. Oh my God, Miss Moonlight, I am so sorry. So apocalyptic at. Okay. Tom has been reading me all night, Shady. What? Ah. Oh my goodness. I have never seen so many trolls in one. Oh, really? Oh, I hope you. Oh, did you guys have to end the show because of that? People need to get a life. Okay. So, Miss Tarot D. Let me go start shuffling now and focusing. Oh, and I haven't been pulling any of those books, so I guess I don't need those books. Okay, card situation. Oh, that came up again. Interesting. So, Miss Tarot D, for 5 cards, I have 5 different decks. They're all by Rebecca Campbell, and they both all seem to reflect to me an element. And so I did an association with the elements for the position of the cards, and that is what I am using. So I have to shuffle 5 decks at a time. And for people coming in, oh, well, look at this, how we're getting some similar cards for us tonight. So many of these readings are also very collective, as always. Okay. All right. And for the last one, seriously, y'all been seeing me shuffle. So Miss Tarot D and Tom got some similar energies going on. All righty, let me just back up a little bit. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about that, Jeff. Really, Jeff, you should. Oh, man. Yeah. Okay, so Miss Tarot D, your first card is your current situation or current energy. And for that, I'm using the Ancient Stones Oracle. And like in the beginning, for Ellen, I pulled Releasing the Past. And so this is about emerging, transformation, energies transmuted. So coming out of the dark. I just heard that Gloria Stefan song, Coming Out of the Dark. So that song just popped right in my head. I don't know if that was a favorite song of yours or someone you knew, but releasing the past, coming out of the dark, coming out of the womb again of the mother, with everything that you have been through. It's a beautiful time of healing and rebirth, transmuting um, illness into health, the sadness, the despair into love, kindness, laughter, being who you are. So energies are being um, released and transformed. For your second card is how can you deal with your feelings around the current issue or energy. And I have the water oracle. And this is very much you. Psychic abilities, acting on visions. It says it is destined. So I know sometimes it's hard to get with the energy, but not to let go of those psychic abilities. You have so many gifts. Keep tapping into those, acting in on your visions, listening to your intuition. Um, and she's looking, well, she's not really looking, but for me, it also feels like scrying with water, being in water, maybe in when you're in a tub or in a bath and you're in that water, um, asking that water to cleanse, to purify, to heighten your abilities, to help you get clear visions. Um, but just know, I mean, you're just radiating. Your abilities are opening. It's you're radiating. And for how can you work with your mind to find a solution or to move through? Just like Tom, you got the leap of faith. So you just have to take that leap of faith. The universe will catch you. It says here, you go first. You don't wait for other people. See how she's kind of being pulled back, and this is how I'm seeing it in this card. She's kind of someone's like being pulled back, like, oh, I don't know if I should go, and you're just like, no, I'm doing this, and just jumping. And she's even wearing that beautiful, lovely purple too. So taking that leap of faith, believing in yourself, believing in your abilities, and knowing that time will heal. Water seems to be, well, water is very important for all of us. Hydration, water in our bodies, but sitting, meditating with the water, maybe scrying with the water, and her head is with the full moon. Um, Perhaps this is a time when your abilities are most heightened is at the full moon. Um, that's where you get into that deep, watery, feminine nature within yourself to bring those out. Now, how you can use your passion to benefit the situation or the energy. So this is basically how can you use your passion. And I got the lineage of the rose. And it's like when you go live and you share your messages and you share who you are, people come to listen to you. They come to honor you. Your ancestors come to honor you. There's that beautiful pool again of water, tapping into the divine feminine, moved by the goddess, here for this. It's a soul call, and gather. Because when you go live, everybody comes to your channel. They gather around you. They know that you are authentic, that you are loving, that you are kind, and that it takes so much energy to be able to do that, that they're touched by that and they want to be there to support you, because of everything that you give and how, everything that you show, what can be accomplished. Even through that pain, you still have this beautiful love for people. You honor these people, you honor us, and then we come and we honor you. And for your last card, how can you work spiritually to improve your energy, your situation? Just like Tom, you got the love card. And for me, this feels very much like acknowledging your ancestors, your spirit guides. They are around you. There's that Hadarian energy again. That's interesting. It says here also codependency and boundaries. So those boundaries are in place. And in your personal life, you know what you can. I'm trying to be serious and follow through with this, and I see Mr. D's comment. Oh my goodness. But codependency, this isn't you, but this is people coming to you, feeling like you just have to kind of watch people who latch onto you because of that empathy, because of that love, that compassion that you put out, that you make sure that your boundaries just stay strong. And all you have to do is ask your guides to come in and to help support you, to help support the energy around you, um, and to guide you, acknowledging them. And this also feels like when you read for others and you share that love, with your readings and your laughter, that beautiful energy that ripples out, and people that even in the spirit world feel it. They can sense it, and that's what I have for you, my dear. Okay, so let me just back up a little bit. Get ready, room. There's nothing like drag queen spirit guides. Okay, so I want 10 decks, how they're double the cards. Oh my goodness. Oops, she's saying everyone take a shot. What? Well, I didn't sound that bad. Yeah, it is a bit of a, but yeah, that's the song that came to me, coming out, by Gloria Stefan, coming out of the darkness. And let's see, Amanda says, I was doing a cave visualization earlier, and I'm going to speak about it next month. Must be guys speaking to us. Yes, I want to hear more about this too. I agree, Tom. Always feel most tranquil and reflective when near bodies of water because they're healing. And we're so much, our bodies are like 80% or so of water. So we're within our natural elements. And because water contains minerals as well, so does our bodies, our crystalline energy. Everything that's in our body is also found in nature. And that's why we resonate the most with nature. And when we cut ourselves off from nature, we are cutting basically our life force off. And we're not, and yeah, we're disconnecting or cutting ourselves off from source, from who we truly are. And what can I say? My milkshake, please. Yep. I don't have any milk. I have some creamer, so sip, Mr. Odie. Oh, jeez. Heather said so. Um, I will try. I know. Oh, try? No. Only do. There is no try. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Someone just got pulled over out there. Okay, beautiful. Thank you. And yeah, there's the the milk. Okay, lovely Heather. Okay. I hope that resonated with you. Um, I get a little nervous when I do my lives again now by myself because I'm so used to having another reader bounce cards off of. So yeah, I'm glad you like that. And again, a lot of this is all collective as well. My temptation squeeze ups brings all the strays to. Yep, yep. All they do is just a little shake and oh, they come running. Alrighty, 8:57. So, alrighty. So, um, who else do I feel drawn to do? I can't go back up any higher. Um, Flowing, honey, may I do a reading for you? Are you still in chat? I am. It's just this. It feels weird talking to myself. So, Flowing, my dear, are you still here? Yes. Is it okay if I pull cards for you, my dear? I get drawn to you. Let me know. And if not, that's okay. Oh, thank you. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. Gotcha. So let me make sure that these are all going back to their. Okay. So, um, sure, Garnet. We'll see. Actually, you know what, Garnet? Let's see. We're at 9 o'clock. So, Garnet, you will be my last one for the evening. So, I will do Flowing, and then Garnet will be my last. Oh, I wish I could shut this stupid fan off. Keep the hair coming in. Wow, this card of all the cards in some of these decks, certain cards keep coming up. So these must be energies that are going on for a lot of us. And okay, ring just went live. Okay, so Flowing. Oh, it's beautiful. I like that one. Oh, good Lord. Aw. And this Flowing has been so supportive. She doesn't usually ask for readings. That's why I wanted to. Alrighty, Flowing. Miss Carmela. Okay, you'll probably recognize this because you've been in a lot of the live shows and with Nancy and I. So you got the egg stone, and the egg stone is a sacred stone for women in Glastonbury that women have been going on for from what they say, at least hundreds of years, if not at least a couple thousand years. They believe when they go and they have their menstruation, their period, their moon time, and they connect with the stone that goes into the earth, um, and they ground and they commune with Mother Earth. They give back what they lose. They give back to Mother Earth, and the energy gets replenished. And it says here, feminine power, embodiment, and fertility. And so just feel like you're getting really grounded. So this is the middle card. So this is about your current situation or energy. Just getting grounded, embodying your divine feminine, reconnecting with yourself. And that fertility doesn't mean, a human pregnancy, but that fertility of creativity, still feeling the creative passion, things that you want to do that's creative. Um, Also, with that area with the sacral chakra, it's about letting go and healing of traumas. And again, the releasing, even though there isn't any more blood coming out, we still go through our cycles within our bodies. We are still women. We still have that internal connection with the divine feminine, with the waters, with the moon, with the universe. And you feel that, you embody that, and you release. And so it just feels like there's a lot of new creative ideas coming through on how to get in tap with that again, to get reconnect with that again, or to strengthen that connection again. And Amanda says, that's how I healed my chakra since you were 22. Okay, so sitting in there, being within that beautiful egg, that egg of light, and the pinks, the self love, the healing, rebirthing yourself, letting go, and just being connected to the earth and letting that energy come up, fill you up, fill it within your egg, and that beautiful creativity, and how you can deal with your feelings around your current energy or situation. Beautiful. Follow the stream. Dedication, having trust, and future rivers and oceans. So I don't know if there is a body of water that you like to go to that's near you, flowing. Even your name, flowing, following. I mean, this is all the water. Um, just being dedicated to yourself, dedicating yourself to yourself and to your healing, and and reconnecting with yourself. It's kind of like you're following the waters back to who you were. And there's this beautiful shell, and the shells go within. So you're on this beautiful path of watery light, um, going back to yourself, going back to the past a little bit, like you said, to heal, to and to let go. But as you're healing, you're leaving this beautiful light behind. You're on that river, you're in that flow, and you're moving into a next beautiful stage of your life. And one of the most important things here, honey, is to have trust. And trust, if you don't even necessarily have trust in a higher power specifically, or necessarily the universe, having that trust within yourself, that you're strong and that you will get through that. Number 3, how can you work with your mind in this situation? Again, dedication and now devotion. Sisterhood of the Rose. Look at that. So moving towards that light, moving towards that shell, going within, reconnecting to people in our community, finding your tribe here, but also finding that sense of community and tribe outside of YouTube. Whether or not you have people in your life that believe the same thing, or accept you for who you are. But for me too, this is about, the sisterhood of the rose, the spiritual karmic past lives that we've had, that energy, the different mothers, the different lifetimes that we've had. You're holding that in your hand. You're remembering. You're acknowledging. the divine feminine, the women who have come before us, and like all of us, we're carrying that energy, that power with it in our hands. We're holding that. We are remembering that. And it says here in mystic teacher. So for mental, that makes sense with the priestess, with the mystic. You are working through these traumas. This could be past life as well. You said you were journaling, working through this. So reconnecting, maybe in your writing, start automatic writing, bringing that sisterhood in, that lineage in. And when you go into chats or when you talk to people outside of our community, you're like that light. You're sharing that light and that beautiful, intuitive, psychic, watery feminine. And people feel that energy emanating from you, and they're drawn to that. And whether and they don't and they may not even know why they feel drawn or feel that too coming from you, but that energy will people will feel it, but without any word. I'm trying to figure out how I'm saying this. It's like walking down the street and people see you and they can feel that energy, and that energy transforms them. They may not even say hi to you or anything, but that energy, people will feel that, and that people will carry that within them, and that may even ignite a little bit in them as well to start remembering or cause that little bit of stirring within you. And you says your ancestors are with you. Okay, my dear. How can you use your passion? I got the bud. So everything that you are passionate about, no matter what age, what stage of life we're in, what type of health that we have, you that potential is still there for birthing in and developing something more. And it's a little hard to see, but there are like multiple images of like this figure, and it's like a kaleidoscope, and they're going up and they're opening and opening like a fractal, just opening in on itself and in on itself. And that energy is emanating, and they're all coming from the center within where you are at, where your passion is. And I love how they created like this heart here. And so the bud, you're opening, you're blossoming. Um, you have so much potential. It says here you have so much promise. Things are happening. You just need to, and I love this here, just keep going. I know you said you haven't been feeling well, but whatever that is, if you can just hold on to that and know that you have all of us, you have your guides, your ancestors, and just allow to what heal, to open up a little bit more at a time. And but when you're ready, when it's right, because right now it's the bud. So slowly opening, expressing that everything that you are passionate about, let that fill you up and let that help you open and heal and express more. And the last card I have for you is how you can work spiritually to improve the situation. And this is interesting. I got the Earth School card, and it says life lessons, soul growth, study, and higher learning. So as you're going through this, and I know that this is something that you're already, you're doing. You already acknowledge your ancestors. You embrace the divine feminine. You're healing. So this is all about just jumping into that beautiful void again of the universe, the energy, that leap of faith, and it's like coming down to school again, like Jeff was saying earlier. Why are we here? Are these, contracts? Are these, you know, free will? Right now, we do come here for reasons that we may not know, but we do learn our lessons here. Our soul grows. We experience our life lessons, and when things are hard, just to remember that even though they're hard, um, there's some type of higher learning that takes place, and that we pass that and share that with others to help them on their path, no matter maybe how small it might be. Um, and yeah, that's what I have, sweetheart. Earth is a tough planet. Yes, it is. A lot of people say it's a very dark planet. Yes, it can be very dark. It can be very black. But on the opposite side, it can be very bright, very beautiful, full of life, full of beauty and possibility and magic. So if we choose to come here, there's got to be a reason, right? But your soul is growing, you're developing, and all these things that you're going through, no matter again what age, you share this with people. And when you process this, I keep seeing the things that you heal, the things that you work through, and the love that when you do feel for yourself and for others, even if you don't say anything to them, whether it's not maybe even a smile, but people walk into a room or some area where any of us may be or you be, and then they just feel like the subtle little pockets of happiness or energy that causes that little stirring. That's the word that keeps coming up, stirring. Um, Sometimes that's all it takes, you know. And that's what I have for you, my dear. Chaos equals beauty. Oh, yeah, I could do without the chaos. That's why some people who practice the chaos magic, but I'm learning more about that, Tom. I'm learning more about that. Um, so that's what I have for you, my dear Flowing. So I just need to adjust a little bit. Garnet, you will be my last reading. I'm getting a little stiff. I just got to take a sip. Oh, thank you, Amanda. Oh, you're welcome, my dear. Appreciate you so much. Appreciate everybody. Alrighty. Someone took me to an egg-shaped stone. Maybe that was it. Alrighty. Okay. Woo. Taking taking a little bit out of me than I expected. So, alrighty. So for Garnet, our fellow poet. Good night, Miss Tarot D. Thank you again. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonates, but I know you'll let me know. Okay. So, Garnet, your current situation, your rock, your root, you see the beauty in everything. Look at that. And what's beautiful is these are two males. These are two men. And what I love about this is that this is a traditional symbol or shape of the feminine. Now, this is my channel, and YouTube doesn't like it, whatever. But it's a design to represent the woman's vagina, their vulva, their sacred yoni. and these men are gazing upon it in reverence and honor, and they accept its beauty. And I love this beautiful labyrinth of stones again as well, because it represents them acknowledging that from where they came from is in here, and there's a lot of power and there's a lot of beauty um, that is in the feminine and how they came into the world. And I have this beautiful, I love this word right here, gratitude. For you, gratitude is so important, and that you try to find gratitude for the smallest things in your life every day. For you, the sacred is everywhere. Beautiful card to start out with, Garnet. For how can you deal with your feelings around your current issue or their current energies right now? I have planetary wave. So it feels like you're feeling the energy. A lot of us are this wave of energy. I know Jeff mentioned earlier that it was a very heavy energy for him today. I talked to somebody else who was having a rough day today, and they couldn't wait to get home from work. I remember waking up and starting the day and feeling some energy. So right now there's a lot of energies going on. We are moving, going into the new moon, and there is a video I shared in my community tab that was shared to me by medium Betsy Palmer, and it's this young lady who does astrology, and she discusses the new moon, but also the retrograde of Neptune, and this beautiful bridge or gateway that is open right now with our spiritual sun. I think that's either Polaris, or that's the other one. I'm still learning my stars and trying to remember my planets. But right now, there's an incredible amount of energy for bridging energy, portal energy going into this new moon for transformation. So, this might be a lot of what we're feeling. So, you have soul mission, Garnet, and it says, trust whatever that inner call is, trust it. Whatever you feel pulling inside you to do emotionally is telling you to listen to that, to trust that. It's your, and also the soul team. So it feels like, I don't know if this is just acknowledging that you connect with your guides, or that you need to maybe pay attention more, that they are trying to reach out to you. I just love, she's just absolutely beautiful. It's a grandmother, it's an elder. It's, I don't even want to say the word ascended master to them. It's, to me, it's more elder, more wisdom, more crone, more ancient, more loving, more wisdom, more knowledge. Um, and so moving towards to make connecting again, or this could be very well you emotionally moving towards your feminine side, connecting with the divine feminine that's with, not just within the women in your life, or within the nature or aspect of spirit, but within yourself as well. Beautiful card. um, how can you work with your mind to find a solution? So the mental, the mind, awakening. Perhaps when you're sleeping at night, this is here energetic upgrades. For me, I like the word awakening. It's raising our vibration. It's coming into knowledge. It's coming where we are able to balance our emotions enough so that when we go to sleep at night, we're connecting with our higher self. We're connecting with our guides, and we are learning while we sleep. um, Integration. So for what really is just striking me in this is the awakening. For the mental work, you're having these moments of clarity or awakening, remembering, and to just let go and allow, um, and be present. I know it's hard to say to be present in your dreams, but like when you wake up, being present, and just even if it's just that emotion left of a dream, just being momentarily present in the moment, and knowing that I know I'm feeling the difference. I can feel it in my mind. I can feel it energetically. I can't quite remember everything, but I know that when I wake up or when I have this experience, I feel lighter, like a lightness of being. So that's what I have for you for that card. And how can you use your passion to benefit your energy or the situation? Again, surrendering to the moment, to the mystery, excuse me, going to the great mother, acknowledging her, um, allowing you, I love us to fall into her arms. Um, I don't know if at a certain point that you hold back because of maybe fear of a certain religious upbringing, or um, it may offend um, your higher power, or those who you typically may pray or honor or worship. But that great mother is within us too. It's our own mothers that birthed us. Um, Even if that relationship with that particular mother wasn't wasn't good, um, it's that power, that great mother energy that brought us forward so that we could know and understand and experience and feel. And right now, spiritually, there she's asking you to allow her to put her arms around you and to have trust in her and fall within and visit with her in her beautiful, beautiful garden. And Garnet, for your last card, how can you work spiritually to improve the situation? Deep cellular healing. Look at that beautiful card. And it says Arcturus energy. I don't know if you resonate with planetary beings, or our extraterrestrial alien brothers and sisters. But this is the type of energy, um, spiritually, that you may resonate with, or you may connect with or feel, but it has to do with physical and emotional healing. And again, that deep cellular healing, getting in touch with the divine feminine, the mother, um, honoring that within yourself. Um, but this here is like a long hallway, so this feels like this could also be past life, and her coming forward. Um, and I love it. Almost looks like butterfly wings on her, transparent butterfly wings. So this all has to do with, again, with the awakening. Maybe places like this similar that you're going to for the healing. I saw out of the corner of my eye. You mentioned Jesus's name, so I'm assuming that you follow the Christian faith. So this could be maybe angelic healing that you're going to, or you're meeting with him or any ascended masters or saints on the other side, but not to forget the mother. And when you go there together with the both of them, they bring back that deep cellular healing, that memory, that awakening. And that's what I have for you. So I hope that resonated with you. That was quite the undertaking tonight. If I do this again, it'll be a collective. I'll do a live show for a collective with this. Um, but yes, thank you everybody for letting me try that. I've been wanting to try that for a while, and tonight felt like it was the right night to do it. And so let me just put the cards back here. Let me take a quick sip. Yes, this is my last reading. The Christ consciousness, the Christ within. Okay. Yes, we were the other night. Oh, thank you, Tom. Yes. I haven't worked with some of those cards in a while, so whew, I just hope if anybody can let me know, email or something, whether or not these resonated, if there was something that you didn't want to, necessarily share in chat, but could let me know maybe later on in comments or in a private message. I welcome that as well. That shows that, I'm starting to trust in having that leap of faith and trusting in that ability. I may even do that spread for myself after I'm done. So Oh, okay. No, that's okay, sweetheart. Not tonight. Um, mm-hmm. The Great Mother. Mm-hmm. I mean, some of these dreams I have are just sometimes awful, and it's just like, how am I healing at night? But you have to trust that there is healing going on. Three of us want here. Wait a minute. At least three of us here want to know more about. Oh, the cave. Yes. Yep. There's beauty in death. Mm-hmm. Beauty in all creation. Sometimes it's hard to see. Tom, I can make a small video about the cave visualization if you want. Ooh. Mm-hmm. But yes, I posted. If when people get a chance, I know there's a lot of shows going on, and I know there's a lot of videos to kind of watch back and replay through. But oh, I'm awful trying to remember. She's just new. I did subscribe to her. I'm not sure I know her name, but she's absolutely beautiful. What's interesting about the young lady whose link I posted in my community tab is that she initially left. She's from Australia. She actually up and left when she was young to come to America, to California, LA, to be an actress, and she did that. She said she had a few small roles here and there, but it just did not pan out. It did not turn out to be what she thought it would be, and instead, um, she didn't go into detail, but she ended up coming across astrology, and just it lit her up. She discovered it was a passion of hers, and she's just been doing some videos, and I like her. She was again referred to me by medium Betsy Palmer. So yeah, and then take a look. It was a beautiful video. So alrighty, that one wore me out a little bit. Higher thought. Alrighty, just catching up here. We have a great group here. Yes, we do. Oh, you're welcome, Garnet. Thank you so much again. Our DNA and intuition is so tied with our mothers, first of all. It is. Oh, have I? I hope so. Thank you, Ange. Ange and I have known each other for at least almost 3 years now. So, I have a few. Let's just say that. Not the hear or the sight, but kind of, I'm starting to get a little bit of a knowing a little bit better. Like Miss Taro D's song in the beginning, "Coming Out of the Dark." I didn't think of that song before when I was mentioning that card, but I just started hearing that song, and to me, it just felt like that must have been very forever. Thank you. Here she is. Thank you, Ange. You rock. So Sherry has a GoFundMe page to help her son. Um, go over to her channel. She'll have the link. Alrighty. So everybody, sorry I couldn't do more readings, but that was quite the undertaking, especially all from different decks. Death. My brother says one of the last taboos, and yeah, because a lot of people fear death. Um, there's a girl that we watch her now. Then her name is Caitlin Doty, and she is one of the very few female um, funerary owners. I can't think of the right word for that, but she's part of the Perfect Death Club. She's gotten several books, and Tom, you might like her. She's atheist, and she's always talking about and educating people on the turn of the century with how people used to respect death and how wakes would be held in homes, and how there's fear of death, and She has a lot of interesting videos, and she's got a couple of books too. So, um, Caitlin, Caitlin Doty, and she's very eco-friendly too with her services, offering caskets that can go out into the woods that would, uh, disintegrate bio safely. Why can I not think of the words? It's bio-friendly, so it'd be a natural, just natural materials, just along with the body, just going right back into the earth. So, alrighty. And she has some interesting stories too. And she's funny. She adds a lot of humor into her videos because it is about death and sometimes gruesome things, because life isn't always, sunshines, rainbows, and unicorn farts. So, alrighty, everybody, thank you. You know who she is. Yep. And she can be very funny. I mean, she's got a wicked sense of humor. Um, so it's a nice balance. Just toss me in the ocean or turn me into diamonds. Well, that sounds beautiful. I like that. Oh, and Care Bear is live right now. Alrighty, well, everybody, let's go say hi to Karen. So, everyone, have a great rest of your night. Thank you again, and I will be back tomorrow night with Ginger Faye at 8 o'clock for new moon reading. So, hopefully, we'll see you all back then. Bye.